Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I've been getting into improv as a way to channel my creative side. And right here is my impression of a mime who is in a glass box, who is a fan of the Chicago Bulls, reviewing their perspective of the Demar Derozan trade. Wish me luck. Ooh. Here is my impression of a Kings fan getting DeMar DeRozan on their team. I need a little costume switch, if you don't mind. Give me all your DeMar DeRozans! And here's my impression of Miles Bridges going back to the Charlotte Hornets. And that completes our session for the day. What hat do I want to wear? Let's go with this one, man. Here we go. Okay, so yes, a lot has happened over this weekend. I was out celebrating the holiday with my family. You know, my stepdaughter Marina and my stepson Ken. They got to see the big fireworks for the first time. It's absolutely amazing. Stepdaughter got a firefly in her hair. It was the cutest thing ever. Also, she is the next Tayshaun Prince, by the way. Tayshaun Princess, man. That's what we call her, okay? But yeah, so wholesome stuff aside, besides maybe that first bit of the video, I might be looking like Smush Parker. All right, let's put him back. There we go. Okay, we've had some things happen over the weekend I want to talk about. A lot of these things I didn't even really see happen to get to talk about too much, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to start from the bottom now. We're here. We're going to work our way up. So we'll start here on July 5th. That's about 2 days ago. Starting with the Franz Wagner, extension. Well worth it. He's been one of the best players from that draft class. There are certain flaws in his game that he needs to work on that could, lead this to be a bad contract potentially. But I don't know, man. Like Franz Wagner, when he played for Michigan, he could make threes. He could do that. He just has to maybe do a little bit more consistently. But you look at Tim Hardaway Jr. too, man. Also not a consistent three-point shooter. Something about that U of M Wolverine colors up there, bro. Make you a little spotty shooting wise. But yeah, I was happy for him, though. We got Caleb Martin going to the 76ers. Great. PJ Tucker type of player. Grit and grind. Going to bring them a little additional hustle to their bustle. Okay, let's move on. B-Ball Paul waved. He did not wave back. And also, I just kind of negates the Caleb Martin thing. Because B-Ball Paul, he's a culture guy. He's the guy you want in your locker room. Why would you wave him? No, I actually don't think he's very good at that. I mean, the problem he has, like, his moments. I think his issue is that he's an early 2000s power forward stuck in today's NBA, expected to play center, but it's just not his game. B-Ball Paul Reed. There we go. What's he doing these days, man? What's that career average looking like? Should he have gotten cut? Previous season, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. He can shoot the 3-ball, man, 6'9". I don't know if I understand it. I mean, I could see maybe he just doesn't work with the team. He's going to get an opportunity somewhere else. Like, his per 36 pretty good here, man. Look at that. That ain't bad. And he's still young. I mean, I think there's something to be said there. The fact that he was making his threes last year, I mean, I guess it was only 1 attempt, but still, at least it's a sample size. So, I don't know. We'll see if the team picks him up. I'll take him to Detroit. No, I won't. We already got Isaiah Stu. I don't want him, though. The Hornets, the Spurs are trading Devontae Graham and a second round back to the Charlotte Hornets, man. Yo, he's back. And the Hornets will waive him. Oh, and he's gone. But Kemba Walker is going to be an assistant coach, so that's pretty cool. Decline Landry Shamet. Yeah, he'll get picked up somewhere. He just kind of is who he is. Miles Bridges, 3-year, $75 million deal. Kind of made my joke already with it. I mean, in all seriousness. And by the way, guys, you got to realize with me, like, my sense of humor, it is a little bit on the dark. I don't want to say dark side, but I don't know, like, uncomfortable situations, I tend to use humor to just kind of cope, I suppose. I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Miles Bridges, like, he ain't somebody I know personally, never will know him personally. But it just speaks volumes that skill if you're good at something, you can get away with a lot of things in this world. And I don't really know if that's a good thing. It's not. So, but hey, he's on the Hornets from a basketball standpoint. He's a great player. So, do we just kind of go that route and just start talking about him from a basketball standpoint? I don't know. What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comment section below. LaMelo, Brandon Miller. I mean, it's going to be an interesting team. You know, you also got Mark out there too, Mark Williams. I forgot who they draft. Who they get again? I don't remember. All right. What else we got going on here? Yes! Tech 19. Man. 2 years, 16 million. Bro, I'm getting a concussion, bro. Let's cut off the circulation, bro. I gotta go down a few belt buckles here, man, with the forehead, bro. God. Oh, man. Okay. I love this. I have no idea how they got him on this contract. He is so underrated. He is a fantastic player, fantastic shooter. He's like 6'10". He's going to be somebody that I think is going to help the Pistons initially. They can decide if they want to, further invest in him, or they trade him away and, maybe attach some assets to him and get something really good back, man. Like, he is, last year, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Mind is on the Pistons, but, I mean, you still got to put the ball in the basket, We know Killian Hayes just can't even do that in practice, but we got cut from the French team. 43% from 3, though. Like, you can say what you want. Well, he was on the Pistons putting those numbers. Okay, but shoot 43% from 3 anywhere, man. And for $8 million, that's stealing. Bertans got a max contract for doing that back in the day. All right, Dario Saric to the Denver Nuggets. That's going to be really intriguing watching him play with Nikola Jokic. Saric is actually, back in the day, before he was even drafted, was a really underrated passer. He used to play a lot of point guard, actually, before he came to the NBA. Had a transition to the power forward center position due to mobility reasons. But I think about him, playing that forward position, man, that 4 spot a lot of times. The passing that him and Jokic can have, the ball movement with this team, could actually be pretty special. So I really do like it, man. All right, what else we got going on here? This dude, Jordan, JB Bickerstaff, coaching staff, sound good to me. And then we got the big trade. Goodness, man. So we have the Sacramento Kings agreed on a sign and trade in which they land DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year deal. They sent Harrison Barnes to the Spurs, which, I'm trying to think if it's a good fit. Like, he's Harrison Barnes. He's fine. I would try to flip him for someone else, if possible, because, I already like Keldon Johnson. Maybe you got Vassell probably at the small forward spot. I guess it works. You could put him at that 4 next to Wemby. It's like, I don't know. I don't really think it's a bad trade for the Spurs at all. Like, they didn't have DeMar DeRozan, and they got this dude out of it, man. Harrison Barnes is a good, he's one of those reliable players, man. He's one of those, third options where it's just like, they're going to play some defense, going to bring, some veteran leadership to the team. Last year, had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 30% from 3. When he was on a Kings team, which he was probably, in more lower usage. He's only 31 also. So, he's got some years left, man. It ain't bad. I should be showing that scoring, right? There we go. That's what we care about. Let me shrink this up a little bit, man. There we go. Yeah, he's going to bring a winner to the Spurs. And that's going to be great. And, with CP3, well, I said winner, you know what I mean, right? Like, he's a really good point guard, too. And then just an absolute steal, DeMar going to the Kings. I can't believe that lineup, man. It's going to be what? It's going to be De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, probably DeMar at the 3, Keegan at the 4, Sabonis at the 5. That is sick. That is a team that can literally do everything out there, man. And I'm hoping, Keegan can maybe take another step defensively, because that would be huge for the team. But man, like DeMar DeRozan, let's check him out real quick here too, man. Kind of see what he's been doing past few years on the Chicago Bulls. I know he had that one really good season, man. And by one really good, he's just, wow, that's such a steal. 24 points. Dang, he had his best years in Chicago. Oh my goodness, man. 24 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Even knocking down 33% from 3, man. And that's as being the number 1 option. He's going to have so much spacing around him. He's either not going to need to shoot threes, or there's going to be plenty more, open opportunities for him, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe gets that up to 35, 36% like in that 2022 year. It's going to be interesting. Steal of a trade. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, man. Oh, Sacramento, y'all excited about that? What else we got going on? I think that was pretty much it, right? Yeah. So that's kind of some of the big things that have been going on in the NBA. What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. And peace out, my friends.